Guys, to another video. We are working on the Mark 6R today. Today is a shifter linkage change because when we're in the car we have some really nice movement on the shifter. So if I jump in here, I'll just jump in the passenger side just to show you quickly, and we can see our nice new lights we installed, which I'm still waiting on the replacement, which that's okay. So if you have a look, we can put the car into gear, right? And when you're in the gear, it's got like this nice play to it. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and mitigate as much of that as possible with new shifter linkages. We're also going to do a short shifter plate at a later stage, but at the moment I don't have that. So it also feels pretty sloppy to get them into the gears. It is nicer since I did the oil change on the gearbox, but it still could be better. So Luca has just come back with our light for the motor so that we can see what we're doing properly. So now, if we have a look in here, right, so underneath the intake, which we're about to be pulled off, down in here, there is all the shifter linkages, which is hard to see, but straight through down in there. There you go, so you can see the shifter linkage. So we're going to pull off the racing line intake first. So we've got the rubber bung, one of them, and then another one of them on the back. And then once this comes off, we'll be able to see the full shifter linkage, and we'll be able to pull off the clips. And then where did I put that down?
Should be at the front there.
So I put down on the floor the where do we put them, Luca?
Back in the box, or maybe it's in my pocket.
It's in his pocket.
I think it is in my pocket.
Right, yep, no, there they are. So we've got an integrating engineering shifter kit. So this is what will fix the play. Here we go, that's better, in the light. So that should give us a bit better solid bushings rather than rubber, which we'll pull out in a minute. But it's super easy to install, should take us about, I guess, 10 minutes. But obviously everything takes longer than what it should. But let's give this a go. I'm going to time lapse us pulling this all off. And then once that's done, we will come back to you pulling out the bushings. The intake has now been removed, which gives us a better look at the shifter linkages. So one right here, and then we've got another one right here. So there's two clips on the front, which you can see, one on the top of there, which I can grab the light from Luca here, just to show you a bit better. So there's a clip on the top, which get down in there a bit better. So you go. There's a clip that we've got to remove, which should just pry straight off, which is really easy. And then there should be another one on that one, which looks like it might be missing. I'm not too sure, but we'll have a look at that in a second. So what we're going to do, I'm going to place you guys back. Alrighty guys, so since we last spoke, a little bit of change. So now we've got our integrated engineering shifter tops. So as you can see, they're now full alloy rather than being rubber like before when it wants to focus. There you go, so now it's full alloy. And we've also got that on this side as well. And I also note to this side on a Mark 6R is different than a general, so like an A3 Golf and all the rest of it, because this actually has its own little clip. I'm not sure if you can really see that. So it doesn't actually need the clip like on the bottom one, as you can see there. So we put all that back together, and that looks beautiful. And we had to realign this one right here because I pulled it fully off. So if we come back in the car now, and you guys should remember, like before when we had the play in the shifter. So if we come back in here, we now put it into first gear. It's perfect. So it's nice and direct. Changing gears, obviously the short shifter plate will fix a lot of like any more sloppiness that are in there, but it's not like shifting around now, and it's right into the shifts unlike before. So that feels real good, and a lot more solid than it was before. Obviously you still got that little bit of movement which you can't really get rid of without a short shifter plate, but that now feels awesome. So all Luca and I have left to do is to throw the intake back on, and then the billet shifters, or the shifter plate changes are done. So we actually have Luca's car to do next, but I won't film that because we've just filmed this for you. And that's her done. She feels real nice, and changes really well. So next mod will be that short shifter plate down there, and then once we've done that, should be sweet. So I'm gonna guys catch you in the next one, and thank you very much for watching. It's been a little video, not too long, not too short, but we'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.